the finale of the first Marble Olympic Games season is here. Pothole Dodge. And I'll have to explain how this event works. So basically, it's a team event where everyone goes down at once, and it's a 5-marble team event where everyone goes down at once, where you try to not fall into those potholes that you saw there. As you see the overall standings, the permutations will be mentioned throughout this video. Realistically, it's between 2 teams, but Silhouette Squad, Arctic Circles, and Volcanic Vindication can technically still win. And the Neptune Ninjas and Amazing Algaes can still podium, but realistically, 3rd through 5th are going to need some mammoth efforts to win. Neptune Ninjas and Amazing Algaes are going to need some mammoth efforts to podium. And today I am joined by Geese in the commentary box.
Hello everybody, I'm very excited to be here for the final event.
And off they go for the first round as we get a bit of a log jam at the start there with a lot of marbles. Alright, let's see which ones survive the potholes. And it looks like torrential downpours will go in, Arctic Circles will go in, coffee colliders as well. Are there any more that are going to fall in? And the answer is most certainly yes. And the Amazing Algaes also go in at the end there. Not very amazing of them to do that. The number on the right for the replay rounds is like the number of strikes each team has, and what you're about to see that you can't right now. The number of marbles each team has left is what you see like before the round, if that's the number, you know. So obviously 10 teams have 5 marbles left, and 6 teams are now on 4.
Here we go with round number 2. Off we go. No logjam at the start this time. And it doesn't really matter where you, I guess start. You just have to avoid. Oh, you can see, some marbles already fell into those potholes. Marbles. Oh, we have another one. Pretty sure we had at least 4 or 5 already.
Yeah.
There goes. And the Arctic Circles already have 2.
And so do the Professional Paladins.
They already had 2.
Yeah, they're the first 2 teams on 2 strikes. And each and every team in this round that got a strike gets their first. And you see some teams peeking out at the top there. That will occasionally happen. Sometimes the marbles will just have a push effect at the top out of that entrance. So yeah, not exactly motivated to try and fix that right now. Alright, round 3. Let's see which victims the potholes will claim this time. Torrential downpours and balloon rainbows are just 2 of them. Oh, fire pits protect themselves against that one pothole, and the Neptune Ninjas fallen as a result. I think another team. Was it the Arctic Circles again? Yes, it was. They are now 3 for 3 on strikes. And yeah, suddenly, after botching the last event pretty hard, they are just botching this one equally hard. As you can see there, actually, they didn't even go the same way as the fire pits where the Neptune Ninjas fell in. They just fell into that pothole and just never came back down at all.
Yeah, not a good start at all for the Arctic Circles. They're the only team with 3 strikes. There's still a couple of teams with 0, actually, I believe. I believe we head on to round number 4. And could there be some strategy heading into this event? Maybe would you like to sabotage your... Oh, we already have 1 marble fell. And, my Brain Madness already taking that, I guess, pinball lane once again. Oh, we had a marble. Nearly making it down to the end, but just fell to that last pothole. Who was it? Oh, we had a marble. On the top there. Is that going to be counted?
Yes. Yeah, it is. That was the Arctic Circles, and they didn't get another strike. You can avoid coming back down. Alright, let's see what marble that was that got knocked out there. Oh, it was the fire pits. And the green diamonds, yeah, they tried to survive that pothole. They couldn't. Coffee colliders, though, they did. And then Silhouette Squad narrowly survived that pothole at the bottom. And then Arctic Circles finally not getting a strike. Professional Paladins will actually join them on 3 strikes after that one. And now, round number 5. A bit of a logjam at the beginning, but it gets fixed. Let's see what teams fall in this time. Team Glass and Rising Sunshines are going to be among the many. And they're going to Membrane Madness. Professional Paladins again, I think. Green Diamonds again. And Balloon Rainbows. Yeah, you couldn't have found a more creative way. I think that was them. Yeah, it was. Orange Balloon. To survive that pothole and then just come back out. I think they literally went into it and then bounced out just because of contact. That is insane if that actually is the truth. I cannot believe that happened if that did. Let's see it again here. Because they're about to come back down. You can green diamonds. I think.
This replay here. Where is orange balloon?
Yeah, right there.
This replay too. There is orange balloon. Oh wow! Nearly avoiding 2. And Arctic Circles, I believe, did not get a strike.
And yet, Professional Paladins, it's now all on Sword to fly the flag for them, as they are now on 1 marble. Can they, at the very least, survive this round? And no, they cannot! They will be eliminated, and Neptune Ninjas will be among the huge bunch of marbles to also get a strike in this round, and it appears that, more marbles are coming in. And let's see which one's got a strike. Ooh, that was close with the Neptune Ninjas and Team Glass before the Green Diamonds fell in again. And Professional Paladins, yep. That is dead last for them, confirmed.
That contact, the volcanic vindication. They got contact with 1 marble, and they got hit into another pothole. That was very unlucky.
Yeah, thankfully it's only their first strike. And the Professional Paladins, yep, 5 strikes in 6 rounds. That is horrific. And unfortunately, I can't say they avoided dead last without taking dead last in any event. Because they just got dead last right there. Let's just see if they do avoid dead last overall. Fire Pits do have 3 strikes, and Torrential Downpours actually have 4.
Oh.
And Fire Pits are going to go on 4. I think Green Diamonds, who also were on 4, fell in, so they're going to be eliminated here, I believe. Were any other teams getting strikes in this round? Oh, how did Team Glass survive that? Whoa. They literally stuck themselves at the top of the pothole and then came back down. Going that way. That is insane. Feline Pupils, that was also a close shave. And
very lucky. Oh, look at that 1 marble right there, crawling to the end.
yeah.
I believe that's a Silhouettes as well.
Yeah, Silhouette Squad.
Basically the same thing.
And then the Coffee Colliders there.
Yeah,
And
they're out.
Green Diamonds are done, and they will take 15th.
Yes.
So now only 14 teams left, and Torrential Downpours and Fire Pits have a chance of being eliminated here. Bottom 2 teams in the standings, how fitting. Will either one of them fall victim? The camera is zooming in, I don't know what's happening here. Team Glass and Neptune Ninjas had a bit of a collision there. And, Fire Pits! Yeah, Torrential Downpours survived it. So, Fire Pits, yep. I think that is elimination for them. Yeah, definitely. As Smoke just fell in there. And is eliminated. Eliminates the Fire Pits at 14th. Another bottom 3 finish for them. Seems to have gotten quite a few of those. And, yep, that's the 5th strike for them, and that's all they needed to be eliminated with.
Dismal season for the Fire Pits, and I believe the Arctic Circles, I think they're down at 1 marble.
Oh, yeah. I completely missed that. They were the only other team in that last round to get a strike. And marbles from all over the place getting strikes in this one. Oh my goodness. How many teams survived that out of, 13? That's only, 5. Yeah, including Painty Patrollers and Feline Pupils finally getting their first strikes. Oh, what a move from the Arctic Circles. And the Balloon Rainbows finished the Coffee Colliders off before getting a strike. That is ridiculous. And the Team Glass, whoa, that was close. And I think the Torrential Downpours, yeah, I see the eliminated text on theirs in bold. Mrs. Silhouette Squad finished that Painty Patrollers marble off. And the Torrential Downpours might have avoided another bottom 3 finish, but 13th is all they can get out of this.
Pretty disappointing. Get on to the next round. I believe we're now in the double digits here. And
yeah, this is the 10th round.
Who is going to be... I think the Arctic Circle is basically the biggest one in danger of elimination here. Can they survive? No, they won't. The Rain Man is also falling in. And who was that also just fell out? I think Arctic Circles might just get eliminated right here. I think 12th place is all they can do here.
Yep. 14th to 12th in the last 2 events. That is bad. For an otherwise amazing season that didn't even, have any bottom 3 finishes previously. They got their first one in the last event, and they were the first team to get 3 strikes in this one. And did it all in the first 3 rounds, by the way. That is very bad for them, and they will not be podiuming, and now they're just going to have to hope that the host is one of the top 3, or of course them. Now, if they want to even, auto-qualify for the season 2.
We go for the next round. And with the Arctic Circles getting eliminated, there is some big championship implications on the line still.
Oh, yeah.
And let's see who will survive. My brain managed to go through. I think they're probably in danger of now getting eliminated, or they're probably out. Is that Coffee Colliders right there?
They survived it.
Oh.
And Neptune Ninjas and Rising Sunshines fell in. They're both on 1. Now, Rising Sunshines, they are on their last toothpick. Neptune Ninjas and Amazing Algaes are as well. Amazing Algaes, I think they ended up on 1 last round. And I should have mentioned this after the Professional Paladins were eliminated, but just never got time to. But Volcanic Vindication, yeah, they officially can't win anymore. They needed to have the win go to them and the Coffee Colliders to get to last Rising Sunshine's bottom 4, and none of that is happening. Well, except them winning the event. That's probably maybe going to happen. And let's just see what happens in this round. Oh, and I think all 3 teams that were on 1 are going to get strikes. Will there be any more? No, there won't be.
I don't think so.
And, yep, all 3 teams that were on 1 marble, coincidentally, are the only ones to get strikes in this round. And another close shave from the Painty Patrollers, and Rising Sunshines are gone, so now it is just between Coffee Colliders and Silhouette Squad. And to my math, Silhouette Squad, because the Coffee Colliders are now in the top half, are going to need at least a silver. And if they get silver, they're going to need the Colliders to get 8th. If they get higher than 8th, they're going to need to win the event. And ironically, they just get tangled up at the start there. That is pretty insane.
And here comes Volcanic Vindication. I don't know if they're able to still podium by at least a good finish on. Oh, Coffee Colliders, I think they fell through.
Yep. They did fall in.
And here comes And I'm pretty sure they're one of the only ones that got a strike here.
In fact, they are the only one. Espresso will put them down to 2 marbles, so... The only ones that could be eliminated next round are the Balloon Rainbows, who were on 1 marble.
Yeah, they're on blue balloon.
Yeah. If the reserve is eliminated, here's a key. If the reserve is eliminated, the team is eliminated. I should have said that if I didn't already. Anyways. So let's see what happens in round 14 now.
Oh.
Will any strikes happen? Oh, Membrane Madness barely avoided it. Coffee Collider's going again. And yep, that's it for the Balloon Rainbows. They're done.
Here comes... Oh, really? Yes. Silhouette Squad will survive here. They're doing pretty good right now. And Coffee Collider's on 4. This is not good for them. And the Balloon Rainbows, previously mentioned, in danger elimination, they're now eliminated. They will get a top half to end off the season, but not top half they wanted.
Yeah, actually their worst result in the final quarter. And now, Silhouette Squad, because Coffee Colliders are getting top 7, now have to win the event if they want to win. And to my math, if they miss the podium in this event and Volcanic Vindication win it, Volcanic Vindication will actually steal 3rd place overall from them. And coincidentally, both teams get a strike. In this one, Coffee Colliders almost get eliminated, and Membrane Madness, after barely avoiding that pothole at the bottom last time, fall into it this time. And they are, in fact, now on 1 marble left. It's all on Cytoplasm to fly the flag for them for the rest of this event, as they join the Coffee Colliders in danger of elimination.
Welcome for the Coffee Colliders, absolutely. Avoiding those potholes as best they can. They do not want to lose this championship, and Volcanic Vindication almost getting caught right at the beginning. And let's see, the Silhouette Squad, they really want to win this championship. And Membrane Madness in danger of elimination, they're safe for now. And the Coffee Colliders, they go through!
And that's it for them. And now Silhouette Squad, the fans are unsurprisingly getting excited at that. Mocha botches it, tried to lip out of that pothole just like that other pothole last round. It didn't work though, and Team Glass instead, they did it successfully after they fell through, and the Coffee Colliders will finish in 7th. And now, yep, it's over for them. Now Silhouette Squad have to win the event. It's all on Outline and Profile. It's all on the 2 that carry them to a top 5 finish in aiming 6 events ago, to try and win the event themselves.
All they have to do here is just win the event, and they're going to be the first ones down. They're going to be safe. And Membrane Madness, they're going to be safe as well. I think we got a marble fall off. Team Glass, they're still... Okay, they're safe. And Volcanic Vindication, they're out here.
And so are the Painty Patrollers.
Yeah, they're out. Okay, I did believe they are down 2 marbles, I believe.
Yeah. And so are the Painty Patrollers, which, considering they took 9 rounds to get their first strike in Volcanic Vindication, if I remember correctly, took 15 to get their second. That is insane.
Wow.
Alright, round 18 now. Haven't had a round out of all 17. There has been no round where every team has actually, like, avoided a strike.
Yeah.
The only
Here comes
ones...
Team Glass. Oh, now they're very close. Out there, we're both trying to sabotage each other. I don't know. Some volcanic indication. Oh, well, just mentioned that we didn't get a single round where everybody survived. Well, we did get a round where everybody survived.
Huh.
Round number 19 now.
How ironic.
Nearly to the 20s.
Yeah. The only ones in danger of being eliminated here are the Membrane Madness. Will they falter? Oh, there go Team Glass and the Feline Pupils. And Membrane Madness. Oh, Silhouette Squad. Yeah, I think they're gonna go down to one. Painty Patrollers as well. Wow.
Painty Patrollers might be the, I think, undoubtedly, I think the best team in this event, at least of how many attempts they got to get their strikes.
Yep, but it's
Silhouette
now...
Squad.
Yeah, but it's now all on Sketch to do the incredibly sketchy thing and save their second half after what has been a pretty bad second half for them. After such a second quarter full of promise. And then log pumping. That's for sure. Alright. 20th round, if you can believe that.
Wow.
See what happens here. And they're in the Membrane Madness. And will they... Yep, they will be the only ones to get a strike. And yeah, that confirms 6th place for them. They would have lost any tiebreakers anyway. And they cap off a not great season, getting eliminated in the same way as Coffee Colliders did a few rounds ago. Well,
Pretty
same.
unfortunate for them. I believe only 2 medals for them, a bronze and a silver, I believe. They'll get a pretty decent end, but it's probably not what they want to end off the season. They could not even podium, I believe.
Yeah, they already put in after elimination race. Alright, now the 21st round. And they're with the Silhouette Squad! It's over!
Oh! Oh, okay, pretty sure.
Yep,
With that, yep, Silhouette Squad profile will not do it.
and the
They'll
Coffee
get the
Colliders.
event, and it's over.
And the Coffee Colliders are your Marble Olympic Games Season 1 champions. And as I might have said earlier, I don't remember saying it, but if I did say it earlier, I did already say it. Volcanic Vindication now, if they win this event, they will actually outscore the Silhouette Squad for that overall bronze by 1 point. So it's all on Molten and Heat to do it for them, as they have been chasing that podium overall down for practically the entire season after the first event. And try and sabotage the Feline Pupils into getting another strike, but all 4 teams will successfully avoid it.
Painty Patrollers, with their reserve sketch, they're still holding on. And I leave the rest of the marbles down at 2 here.
Yeah.
And they're in the biggest danger of getting eliminated. They really want to make an overall, at least podium in this event. Feline Pupils here, can they survive? Just barely. Painty Patrollers, they're safe. Team Glass. Oh, volcanic indication. Molten, they're out, and I believe their reserve, I believe it's Heat.
Yeah.
They're going to be the last marble to try to make their team into an overall podium.
Yeah, and it's all going to be on Heat to light this event, on Heat, by the performance for sure, in however many rounds there are left, to try and win this one, and get them on an overall podium. Or at the very least, if they beat the Painty Patrollers, and the Hose is one of the top 3, they'll still qualify, because they will, to my math, beat the Arctic Circles that way. And I suppose melt them even harder than they already did at the final 2 events. As no one got a strike that time.
Next round here. Lost count on how many rounds there, because there's so many.
Yeah, this is the 25th.
Not going to be letting go. Here we go. Team Glass. Are they going to be safe? Yes, they are. Feline Pupils. Oh, just barely. And, Sketch. They're out. They're going to get 4th place. Oh, no, wait. Volcanic Vindication. They're out.
Yeah, but they will win the tiebreaker because they got the 4th strike afterwards.
Alright, so I believe they'll get the bronze then.
Yeah.
And Team Glass and Feline Pupils. Both of them, I believe, but still with 2 marbles. And yes, the Volcanic Vindication. A good end to the season. But
Yeah.
they're not going to be making the overall podium.
Yeah. 3 medals in 5 events to avenge what was otherwise a pretty bad second half for them, and Painty Patrollers forcing the final event to do the same for them. And now, these two teams have to knock each other out twice to win this event.
Oh.
And the Feline Pupils have done just that on the first one against Team Glass here. And now Team Glass window, I suppose, turns into a broken window, and it's now all on Marble themselves to try and outlast Simophane and Chitoint, if that's how you pronounce it, for the Feline Pupils. Can they do that and finally get them to gold? They slacked off quite a bit after that silver medal trio in the last few events of the second half, but can they finally win this event?
And off they go, and they won't! They're going to be down to 1 marble. And, well, Marble themselves, I believe Marble won an event here as a reserve. Can they win this event for the team?
They actually got silver naming, not gold.
Here we go. And I don't remember what round this is, but this could be the final round.
Round 28.
Feline Pupils, round 28. Nearly into the 30s, wow. Team Glass, Marble just survives. Feline Pupils, are you going to do it? Yes, they will. They will survive. Could potentially go on to round 30, possibly.
Alright, here's the 29th one. Will this be it? Will we get to around 30, or will it end here? Any tiebreakers will be won by the Feline Pupils because they got their 4th strike just after Team Glass. Alright, let's see what happens here. Marble is going to go down first, and falls in, and just clinches the gold for the Feline Pupils. They cap off both halves of what was otherwise an absolutely atrocious season with golds and Team Glass. That is their 5th silver, if you can believe it. I suppose,
wow.
Living up to their team's uniform's color. And here's the podium.
Congratulations to the Feline Pupils, Team Glass, and Volcanic Vindication. So close to an overall podium. But they won't do it here. So close.
As there you see the rest of the results, all the way down to the professional Paladins, who certainly did not live up to that name this season.
Definitely not.
Although I do believe they did enough to not get dead last overall, despite how mediocre they were and how good the Fire Pits until the last 2 events were in the second half. And yeah, now just enjoy the closing ceremony right here.
So long, everybody.
Where are we right now?